What's up, you Cheeto dust fingered motherfuckers? We're back. We got the Premier League and the Champions League review coming for you. First game of the weekend, Chelsea-Brentford. 1-0 win for Chelsea. We don't really care about Chelsea, but some standout performances for them.
Yeah.
Ben Chilwell with another goal.
Yeah, surprising. Mendy going crazy.
Man of the match.
Yeah.
Really good performance from him.
Multiple saves, big saves made, kept them in that, won the game for them. Like,
Yeah.
They should have lost, honestly.
Yeah.
Brentford should be disappointed they came home.
Oh, yeah.
Got away from that with 0 points. It was crazy.
If I were a Brentford fan, I'd definitely be a little bit upset because they had the opportunities in that game, and Mendy just came up big for Chelsea. What can you do?
Yeah, and it was a big thing that he wasn't involved in the Ballon d'Or standings and everything like that.
Yeah, but
I mean,
when
it comes to
goalies,
like
12 months.
Last year, like I would say he deserves a nominee for his last year.
He's definitely done well.
When it comes to goalies.
Yeah, when it comes to goalies, of course.
When it comes to goalies, he stood out for sure.
Yeah.
Wolves 3-2 over Villa, big win for them.
Comeback.
Yeah, comeback win. Villa going up 2-0, and then from the 80th minute to the 85th, and then the 90 plus 5, Ruben Neves.
Yep,
with
Ruben
the goal
Neves with the winner. What can you do? You play so well for 80 minutes basically, and then they take all the momentum back. And
unlucky.
It sounds like another game that we'll talk about a little bit later,
though.
But
yeah,
I think that Wolves were very lucky in this game. I mean, to be down 2-0 in the 80th minute basically and come back and win, really impressive for them. So good on them.
Liverpool won 5-0.
Firmino scored a goddamn hat trick. Fuck him. Fuck Liverpool. Next.
West Ham beat Everton 1-0. I thought it was going to be a better game than it was. It was a good game, but I thought it was going to be a higher scoring game. I think those two teams have a lot more quality than a 1-0. You know what I mean?
They definitely didn't show their quality.
No.
I don't think either team were prepared to lose, but neither team were really prepared to win.
Yeah.
They kind of just leveled each other out, but
it was a good performance overall, yeah.
I think West Ham's just a little bit better of a team, so they were able to get that 1-0 win. But, you really can't expect that much from them, I guess. Another game ended 3-2, Tottenham beating Newcastle. Really impressive win for them to come back, technically. Callum Wilson was able to score in the second minute. And
having their new owners there in the stadium.
Showing off, I guess he really wanted to prove his point that he should stay, but they ended up losing.
Yeah.
So it
but
doesn't really...
the Harry Kane to Heung-min Son, that was a team goal. That was a really good goal. Tottenham had a
peach of a goal.
Yeah,
peach
really.
Of a goal.
Tottenham had a good performance that game, but they did start off a little shaky. But they had a good performance.
Good performance from them. They picked up important 3 points.
Very entertaining game.
Yeah, definitely a way more entertaining game than the Everton West Ham game.
And Bruce is gone.
Brucey's gone. I hate to see it. Brucey's a legend for us, and
gone. Alan giving his message for him. Yeah. How he loved him so much, and he was a good manager. And
yeah, I mean, obviously the Newcastle fans don't like Steve Bruce and don't want him to be the manager. But over the last 2 seasons,
who says that?
Any Geordie.
Nah, well, they kind of suck, so I see why.
Well, so his goal, though, over the last 2 years was to keep them in the Prem, and that's exactly what he's done. He's done what he needs to do. Yeah, he's not an elite-level coach, but he's managed 1,000 games now. I mean, you're not a dog shit coach if you do that.
Yeah.
So, we'll see where Bruce ends up next. Honestly, I don't have any idea who the next Newcastle manager is going to be. Maybe Frank Lampard.
Who knows? Stevie G.
Stevie G, yeah, that's actually not a bad shout. So, Arsenal was able to steal a point from Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace should have taken all 3 of them, but Lacazette scoring in the 95th. So,
stealing
they
a point back
scored. They got a point, but they didn't deserve it.
Arsenal are staying afloat. They're doing their thing somehow.
They're floating along.
They're getting results. It may be a draw. They should be beating Crystal Palace.
Oh yeah, they definitely should be beating Crystal Palace.
Considering considering they should have lost, take a draw.
Decent result. Still gonna finish 8th.
Yeah. Moving on to our teams for our Premier League results. City getting the 2-0 victory over Burnley. Big Bernardo coming up and Kevin scoring. Really impressive. We should be beating Burnley. It was a good game. We've beaten Burnley At home, I think the last 3 results 5-0 every single time. So I expected a win, obviously, but
good job, Burnley.
Yeah, I know.
Reduced
the deficit, but Bernardo shown out yet again. I mean, just pure class in the midfield. That's all there is to say.
We didn't have such a good weekend. They won by 2. We lost by 2. Leicester was pretty dominant.
Yeah.
I mean, we went out there with what seemed like no fucking game plan whatsoever. Like, when you go out and you have no awareness of who's around you, Harry Maguire, you have no awareness of who's around you, and you try and just let the ball come to you, they're obviously going to pressure you. They're a Brendan Rodgers style team. They're a good team. They're not a shitty Division 2 team that you can just let have as much space and possession as they want. They will hurt you on the counterattacks, and that's what they did.
It was a game to watch for sure. I thought United
from a neutral
Greenwood
probably would be a fucking awesome game.
Timeout, Greenwood. I gotta give it to you. I'm gonna tell you first and foremost, firsthand. Phil Foden's the best young English player in the Premier League. Let's get that out of the way. But that Greenwood goal,
peach of a goal. That was a fucking goal and a half. I mean, he's known for that. He cuts in and on his left foot because he really is a striker. He plays on the right wing, but
a lot of people think he should be playing number 9. Now, I mean, I'm not saying over Ronaldo right now, but I'm just saying like he should be a number 9.
Yeah, in the future he'll definitely be a number 9. I think he'll be our next number 9. I think that he'll be one of the best strikers in the world, honestly, and it's just a matter of time before he actually makes that transition to this striker role. But like I was saying, the game, we go down early. It's not surprising. We do it all the time. It happens all the time. Greenwood gets us back in it, and then Tielemans, just a fucking worldie, man.
I love that one, boy. I tell you what, when he scored that, I got a little happy. I started getting excited for it.
Because all City fans care about is United losing. They don't care about their own fucking teams.
And Tielemans, he just motherfucking tapped
just
it
outside
over.
the foot. It
was beautiful.
Just saw it sail right over De Gea, like he wasn't even fucking there. But
beautiful.
We lost in the end. I mean, Daka coming on really just sealed it for them. He scored for them, and it just kind of put a stamp on the game. Oh God, yeah, he scored 4 goals in the Europa League today. Yeah. We don't really talk about Europa League because we're not.
We'll talk about Daka though, scoring 4 goals.
4 goals, really great game for them.
First Zimbabwean to score a hat trick. No, to score a hat trick in a European competition.
He's also the first one to score in the Prem.
Really,
he's the first person to score from their country. So. Impressive for him. But
I think it's Zimbabwe, right?
I think it's Zimbabwe. Don't quote us on that. Don't get upset, sure. We think.
Pretty sure.
But, like I said, we lost. Ollie is in trouble. I mean, that's all I can say. He's in trouble. He has to figure it out. And with the Champions League coming up later in the week for them, that result was so important to get moving in the right direction and motivated in the right direction of how to play, and it just didn't happen. We showed no cohesion, we showed no defensive stability whatsoever, and we paid for it. I mean, 4 goals.
I don't know if Harry Maguire should play. Do you think he should have? I mean, obviously we don't know all the ins and outs because we're not there.
If he didn't play and Bailly gives up a goal, then it would have been written that Maguire should have played. Because Maguire did play and had a mistake.
You could use the excuse of Maguire's,
he's not fit. Yeah, he's not fully fit.
So why not just give him a rest that game?
Because Ollie doesn't trust his backup players. He does not trust his backup players. That's why you don't see Van de Beek, Tellez, Bailly, any of those
I bet
players.
After the result now, he would think about it more.
Maybe, but I mean we haven't seen anything from him.
Do that,
but like I said, we lost 4-2. Shitty week. Hopefully next week we do come out with a win. We really need it, Liverpool. It's going to be the most difficult game of our year, so we'll see.
Moving on for the Champions League, we're just going to talk about our teams this week. Had some big results.
We'll just run through them real quick. Benfica 0, Bayern 4.
Yeah, smacked the fuck out of
Juve
them.
1-0 over Malmo. BFD, Barcelona 1-0 over Kiev. The PK with a pretty decent goal. Dest playing basically right
winger now,
which was cool to see, I guess.
Love that.
Hopefully he does well for them continually throughout the season. Chelsea won 4-0 over Malmo.
Nobody gives a fuck. Liverpool won.
Beat Madrid, Atletico Madrid.
Nobody gives a fuck. They should have lost.
They should have been
a pen in the last minute.
Liverpool should have lost.
Fuck Liverpool. Griezmann, his dumbass, scores 2 goals and then gets a red card. Why are you putting your foot that high? Even if you don't mean to, there's no intent. I don't think he had any intention at all to hit Firmino in any way. I don't think anybody thinks that. But why the fuck are you putting your foot that high?
Why put yourself in that position
even do that?
For the referee to call that?
It's 2-2. You just scored 2 goals. Your team needs you, and you're just gonna throw it up there.
Like, who cares?
Dumbass.
No problem. But like we said, for United, this week we were able to come away with a win in the Champions League.
Oh man, it was a close one.
God.
It was a close one.
Ronaldo, just the absolute savior of our Champions League season so far.
Yeah.
The Prem is a different story.
They shouldn't have gone down 2-0, but they did come back. It's all credit to them. I think we need to. That has to be them going down 2-0 though is going to be overshadowed by this win. Slightly.
It's still
slightly
you still have to take it into account because we were scored on for the second goal from a set piece again. We brought in a new set piece head coach, and he was supposed to help us. And for the first couple of games of the year, we hadn't scored, but we hadn't been scored on. Now we have scored one, but now we're getting scored on. So we have to figure something out with the set pieces. I mean, Harry Maguire is supposed to be the most expensive defender in the history of the world. And he's not even coming close to that. And I don't expect him to. But when you're letting somebody just beat you for free headers off of corners consistently.
Well, I don't... That one, I don't fully blame that one on him. Because rewatching it, you can see that's Shaw's guy. Shaw's in front of him.
Yes, but Maguire didn't have anybody to mark. They were zone marking, and the dude went from Shaw's zone into Maguire's, and then from there, he didn't help. He didn't help come over, and he got... credit to the Atalanta player. He got between the two of them really well and was able to score, but...
Yeah.
Like I said, thank God we have Ronaldo now. I mean, Maguire did give us one back. He did score, so I can't be too upset with him. But Rashford was able to score, but we weren't good with our chances. Rashford should have scored it once in the first half.
He did score, didn't he?
Yeah, he scored in the second half, but he should have scored possibly twice in the first half, honestly. Ronaldo could have gotten another one in the second half earlier on than what we did score, but... Not a great game. The first half was really, really poor. I was dreading making this video. Honestly, I was thinking these motherfuckers are going to lose again, and I'm going to have to get pissed off and yell on camera, but thank God they were able to win.
We don't have those problems, though. 5-1 win. It was Bruges. Not as tough as opponent as Atlanta, I'll give you that, because Atlanta is... They're good.
A good team.
They're a good team for sure.
But they're
really
not buying me.
Nah. I don't know. Especially in Old Trafford going down 2-0. It was a little shaky, but they did get to win anyway. 5-1 win. Academy player Cole Palmer coming on and scoring. João Cancelo doing bits. Kyle Walker getting his first Champions League goal. We got the best 2 fullbacks in world football. And they're both right backs, and one of them's playing left back. That's just how elite he is. He's literally... I think we need to put him at number 9. I think we need to put him at number 9.
Just put him at number 9.
Because...
Throw him at striker. Who cares?
No, seriously though. Like, he's the best fullback in the world right now. And I would argue that to anybody right now. Just he defends.
Probably on form.
He's attacking. Yeah, on form right now, obviously. On form.
Now, 3 to 5 months ago, I would have said Luke, but not right now. He's not playing super well.
Right.
But
it's just what makes it so impressive to me is he's naturally a right back, playing left back, doing so well. No, well, yeah, but like he also plays right back all the time.
He's more natural on the right. Yeah,
probably because he is right-footed, but he's more naturally used to the right. Kyle Walker is just over there. You can't take Kyle Walker's spot because he's a 7 out of 10 at least every week.
Yeah.
You can't expect
Every
anything
once in a
less
while you'll get an 8.
from him.
Every once in a while you'll get a 6. Most of the time you get a 7.
Like he's performing week in and week out. So, I mean, but Jacques Cancelo's just in a form of his life right now, playing crazy. We're playing crazy. We had a really good win. That was the first half was like pet ball and a half. Like so beautiful. Cole Palmer coming on, getting a goal. I was so happy to see it. I love seeing the academy the players we didn't spend millions on scoring. I like to see that because it will show that we should produce more.
Just like you should do. We're wrapping it up. We're getting. That's it.
That was dumb as fuck.
Yeah, it was.
All right, that's it. That's the Champions League, Premier League review. We spent a lot of time on our teams because that's just really what we know the most about. That's what we want to focus on.
Right.
You know
that's
what I mean?
Who we care about.
That's what we have the most info on. Honestly, I know the most about City to talk about City, so he knows a lot about United. That's what we're going to be talking about. It was pretty entertaining this week. Comeback win from Atlanta, 5-1 win. Crazy week, but we'll be back to let you know what happens next week.